Although sometimes the Pope looks quite weak and frail, he always has a way of surprising us, and he's just announced today, or yesterday, I think, that he's going to create 21 new cardinals at a consistory on the Feast of the Immaculate Conception on December the 8th. And among those will be archbishops of Toronto, Tehran, and Tokyo. But he's also, I think, quite interestingly, elevating Timothy Radcliffe, who's somebody I remember regularly having dinner with him when I was in Oxford, and he was at the he was at what's it called, a Dominican in the oh goodness, suddenly I forget the name of the place. Anyway, just down the road from me. And I used to be taught there quite a bit by one of his colleagues, Brian Davis, and I like Timothy Radcliffe. I think he's a down to earth individual, a theologian, and I think it's very interesting that the Pope is creating cardinals out of a range of individuals, not just the archbishops of a country, but also theologians and sort of focused individuals who will then make up the College of Cardinals that they're going to elect the next Pope. So after December the 8th, 79% of the College of Cardinals will have been appointed by Francis. There are some who are over 80 and they will therefore not participate in the next election. One of those will be given the Cardinal's hat on December the 8th. That's Archbishop Angelo Acerbi of Italy. Angelo Acerbi of Italy. But I think it's an interesting mix. It's an interesting idea. It shows that the Pope is certainly far from weakened by the constant problems that he's faced from the from sort of political machinations going on in the College of Cardinals. So I think this is the right way forward. There is opposition to Pope Francis, and maybe at some point I ought to do a piece about the various alternatives to the Catholic Church in Rome that exist. One of which is quite exceptional in Spain with its own Pope, but we can come to that later. Anyway, for the moment, I wish Father Timothy Radcliffe all the very best.